Hello, and welcome to Navigating Turbulent Times with NIPIGON, a place where we answer your questions about the Corps, cadets in general, and ourselves. My name is Lieutenant Navy Laura Hood, and I'm the Unit Training Officer and your host. I'm staying home to talk to cadets, staff, and special guests about their cadet experience. Tune in weekly for updates as we navigate these waters together. Okay, and welcome to today's show. Today I am joined by two of our senior cadets, Chief Petty Officer First Second Class Kelly and Petty Officer First Class Rumble. So hi, thank you for joining us.
Hi.
I'm just going to get you girls to quickly give us a bit of an introduction about who you are in our cadet corps. So Chief Kelly, you're up in my top corner, so we'll start with you.
Okay, I'm Petty Officer Second Class Kelly, and I've been in 341 NIPIGON for 6 years now.
Are you involved in anything at the unit?
Yeah, I'm in the drill team and band, and I have been since my first year. And I used to be in the marksmanship team.
Excellent, thank you, Chief. And you, Petty Officer Rumble.
I'm Petty Officer First Class Rumble. I'm the band major. I've been in cadets for like 5 years. I'm on the biathlon, marksmanship, drill, and band team, and I love them. They're so much fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much for giving us a bit of an introduction about yourselves. Have you guys been up to anything new and exciting since the COVID lockdown has started?
I started working full-time at Subway, so that's where I am mostly every day. I've been going on a lot of drives with my siblings, and I picked my university classes for next year.
So you've been keeping busy. What about you, Petty Officer Rumble?
Monday to Friday, I do my online classes for psychology, pre-calculus, chemistry, and modern history and English. But then if I'm not doing work, then I'm working at Dairy Queen where I work. And then on the weekends, I like to paint.
Oh, and how is that a talent you've developed since the lockdown, or it's something you've always liked to do?
I think I've always liked to draw, and I've always kind of been good at painting. But like since I have more time since like the lockdown, then I've been getting pretty good at it. I guess like I've been practicing new skills, and yeah, I think I've gotten better. But I've always somewhat had the talent.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing all of that with us. How has your schooling been going, like online? Like, how do you guys think about that?
All my school is done. I've graduated, so I don't have to do anything online.
Oh, congratulations. So you're already done. So big check in the box there in a very different way this year.
Mine definitely, it's not as stressful as I thought it would be. I don't need 17 credits to pass to graduate high school anymore. I only need 12 because of the lockdown, because I can't go to school. So that's definitely been like not as stressful. So I have the option to do my classes and to get the credit. But yeah, it's been difficult to learn like math online, but it's been pretty fun, I guess.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing all of that with us. I have a few cadet-related questions for you guys, or you girls, I should say, to answer. So let's get to some of those. What's a really good uniform tip you could give to another cadet right now, do you think? Or in general, the upkeep of uniform?
Keep your uniform hung up and hairspray it whenever you have time to do so. So then
where the creases are?
Yeah, in the inside.
I hairspray the inside of my clothes, and then I put bobby pins on it for when I'm storing it, so that keeps that line.
Right. So keep it like parade ready.
Yes.
All the time. Any downtime.
That's for supper.
Yeah.
I also like to, when I'm done shining my boots, I like to put the kiwi cloth over top of my boots just so like dust and dirt can't get on it. Yeah, so that's another thing that I do a lot.
Oh, those are really great tips. Yeah, that is a good tip. Especially for upkeep of uniform, because who knows when we're going to wear them again. So it's important to keep them stored properly and know how to keep them in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
So thank you for those tips.
Gotta have it ready.
Yeah. So you have both been in the cadet program for a few years now. You're into that senior mode now. So you've probably attended a number of training events throughout your days as a cadet. Do you have one that's like really memorable that stands out to you for some reason?
Definitely my first year, I went on a 3-day boat trip on these fishing boats in St. John, and that has always been one of my favorite cadet memories because it was the first time that I was able to like meet other cadets and make other cadet friends.
That was in the summer, right?
Yeah, it was like a week before my GP course.
Yeah, that's a good one. Petty Officer Rumbold, you may have frozen on us. No, there
Sorry.
you are. That's okay.
One of my favorites was the biathlon provincials when I got to spend a weekend away. I got to go skiing, shooting, just like in a different place. I got to spend it with all my friends. It was so fun.
So the travel aspects of the cadet program are what really engage you and intrigue you into
just like they get you closer to like your other cadets, and they're a lot of fun.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. That's really, the travel that you get to do in the program is amazing. And so you can go to other countries or across your own province or region. It's amazing.
Yeah. And they're opportunities you wouldn't get if you weren't in cadets.
Right. So with those activities you guys have done and the uniform upkeep and all of those types of things, what is a really good piece of advice you would give to a junior cadet or someone who's looking to join the cadet program?
Always try something new, even if you're scared to try it. Just try it and have fun at the same time. And anywhere you go, make sure you like talk to new people, make new friends, because you never know who those friends will be and what they will do in your life.
For me, it's just like it's not always like super fun in cadets. Like it's always like I always have fun, but it's not always traveling and stuff. So it's definitely like even if you're in a boring class, like don't give up just because like you can't learn in that class or anything. Like just stick it out because like once you get actually like you work to get there and it feels so amazing. So like just always stick it out, like no matter what it is. Like
yeah, those are really good pieces of advice to keep in mind because some things are not easy to do and you have to sometimes push through some things that are more difficult to get to those awesome experiences.
Definitely like going to camp and being away from everyone you know for so long, like that can be really difficult, but like don't just try to go home just because you miss everyone. Like stick it out and it's a really fun experience.
So yeah, thank you for those. That was great. Now, eventually, this lockdown in our province has to end. The cadet program will begin again, and we will get to do different things and activities in our world. We'll start school and work and all of those things. So what is something that you're really looking forward to when all of this ends?
Definitely my graduation and prom.
Yeah.
At this point. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to just seeing everyone again and starting up with sports again because I really miss like being active with other people, I guess.
Yeah, doing it by yourself wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
This is probably definitely not the graduation and prom event you had in mind, Chief Kelly, for yourself or for anybody else in that matter.
I'm very glad my graduation is next year.
Yeah. Hopefully they come up with something equally as exciting, but maybe very different for you guys. Yeah. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add?
We miss everybody.
I miss cadets.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank the two of you for being our first guests ever on our new podcast, Navigating Turbulent Times with NIPIGON. These are definitely turbulent and unprecedented times we have. I would like to encourage everybody watching this to send your questions through our Facebook page or via our Instagram at 341NIPIGON. Tell us what you want to know, who you'd like to see as a guest, and what we should be doing, maybe some fun games that we could do for our podcast. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.